Throwing again is gone. Oh, he's looking for a touchdown deep for Woods.
Let's go, baby.
And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And
let's play football, bro.
As
He's
he's
gonna
brought down at the 5.
been trying to play football. That ain't us.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Following the interception, Winston. And he finds Howard complete. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion.
I got some new shit, too. I just found out, like,
knowing each other's moves
I got a rock back here.
And they've been on the spot just about every time.
If I know nigga, man, I'm gonna rock this shit.
Now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Jameis to throw it. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. Winston to Godwin on the connection there for a Tampa Bay first. First down, Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 27-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, it's Winston. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Barber. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. First down, they go with Barber again. He'll have a first down past the 40. It's a foot race. The 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Peyton Barber, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now this throw caught left side, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10.
45. Mike, 45.
Out of the gun, Goff. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that one's complete.
Fucking go, man. Good fucking
dude. Boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
They'll start on the ground with Barber. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. They run again with Logan. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. The deception there pays off to perfection. 14 yards on the fake punt and a first down.
What's up, man? I'm playing the game. Who you bring down here, man? Who? Who the hell is that? Who is that? X2. Oh yeah, he owed me too. Yeah.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll try to throw now. Winston. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's going to be intercepted. Taken by the Pro Bowler, Eric Weddle. Oh, he's got some breathing room. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Super 66.
Hey, Delta.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 4.
All right.
Mike 52.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a first down for the Rams here on a pickup of 18.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Hey, 5.
On first down, it's gone.
Oh, man, fucking bird, man. Fucking what's up? God, man, what's up, man?
Jared Goff with
What's up, man?
touchdown pass of the afternoon. And they are able to
That's
break
the old me, man.
move out in front.
Hey, that's the old me, man.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I ain't cooking yet. I will play the game. Huh? I got a cooking deal. What's wrong, man? What's you, man?
The Bucs offense set to begin
My
their
brother
next
found the money,
possession.
too.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit
my
more
bad.
cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can...
Let's go, boy!
Oh, this is taken in. It's good.
Let's go! My shit back, man.
And he's into the end zone.
Get my fucking touchdown back, man. Huh? Nah, he had some
Evans.
shit that he had.
His 2nd touchdown on the
Yeah,
season.
some shit that he had
As they
did,
can now
and he
even
had
this
some money
game
left
here in
over
the
at
fourth quarter with an
his
extra
house.
point. Don't forget
He
the extra
probably-
point. It's up and
I
good.
forgot.
And
He-
the important one that is we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I only got like 5 minutes left, man. Let me finish up, man.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
Pick it off! Pick it off! Man, what are you
adjustments.
doing?
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
He gonna say, he ain't gonna get out. That nigga's not getting out, man.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He want a wildcat.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A good job defensively there on Gurley as they hold him to only a yard. It's 2nd down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To the air again, Goff.
Get it, get that nigga, man, let's go!
Here as he's taken down. Ndamukong Suh picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
He's gonna throw the cook.
3rd and long. It's gone. Man, open. It's Kupp. He's got it. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
Goff throwing complete to Kupp, and he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Quickly from Goff to Kupp. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Second and 1 at the 26-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Cover 3, cover the seniors, man.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Check 26, check 26. Now you won. Check back 26. Get him. Get him.
Now it's gone. And that's complete to Cooks. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Goff now to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And Zerline's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Winston. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, come on, man.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Winston.
Lock.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Winston to throw for it on 4th.
Got him.
He's going to
Got him.
fly.
Got him. Oh!
This will be
Oh, my God, man.
And all the way down
Fuck,
to
man. I could have
26.
scored, man. He fucking
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Overtime, man. I got to hit the field a little bit. No, 10 seconds. Nah, because if he get a sack, the game.
Here's Gay for the Buccaneer field goal. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Here's Matt Gay now for the Bucs field goal. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is indeed good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I asked her, she was a lot different shit. She was a lot of between season shit, like.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Let's put that team on the ground. Hey, check line 33. Check line 33. They can't hang with us.
Working out of the gun, Winston. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Catch the ball, man.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing, Winston. Looking downfield for Godwin. Oh, he almost had it. Would have been a big interception here in OT. Instead, it'll give him another shot on 3rd down. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. To the air again with Winston. Complete. He finds Braid. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Part of the reason we're in overtime, all the interceptions he's thrown in this game, but that was a good throw right there.
Hey, he's really not daunted, is he, partner? I mean, it's been interception palooza for him, and he's still pushing it downfield, trying to make the play, and he was successful on that throw.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Oh my God, you fucking kidding
and
me?
that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Mike's ready. Blue ready. Green, triple C. Check mark 33. Check mark 33. Bennett. Mike, check 33. 33. Let's go.
On 2nd and 12, Winston. He'll rifle this one deep right
No.
side.
Oh,
And
come
it'll
on,
be
boy.
incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
On 3rd down, Winston. And break, the tight end's got it. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
A first down throw for Winston. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans.
What's
That's
up,
a
nigga?
punt. And he does
Mike
it
Evans,
great,
that's it over with,
taking
man.
it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 30 yards there.
He's gonna be one of them.
They come out here in the
middle.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Barber. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Bucs, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.
Well,
for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He ain't finna play you. I just beat this nigga in Jamal Lee, nigga. So I was like, it was like 40-something seconds left, man. Came outfield, kicked the field goal. What's up? Oh, hell no. I just got it. Collector's album. I'm holding that joint, so I'm fucking 70. Well, the collector's, that's Kobe Bryant, man. You turn the light on in there? My girl put, no, you good, go ahead, you good. Yeah. You don't want to introduce me to your people, I'll take you. Nah, I'm saying here, I ain't gonna. She put some one of the bags in here. Shit, Force need to go ahead. Force might do some new shit, you know what I'm saying? He might clip me, man. You heard? No? Good shit right there. Damn. Yo. Oh. Couple times we had. There it is. Look, I was even over here. I was about to be at my other spot too. I just happened to just go ahead and waiting for her. She fucking man. I got on the game. I got my, what's the call on? Damn, when you said you was gonna be here like a fucking hour ago. What? Damn, I ain't. Oh yeah, I got Alicia, X-Men, and somebody else here. They waiting cause I don't know where that Pyrex is at. All right. Fuck that. What? We still fucking all the stuff he be getting people to steal. I ain't got that. What's going on? Yo, what's up? Shit, I need like 20 minutes. I gotta cook some shit up real quick, bro. Not even 20 minutes. I'm waiting on my girl. And when my girl get here, I can fucking coach up for him playing the game. I'm trying to see. She better pull up right now. Huh? She did. She said it's in one of these bags in here. But look at all these fucking bags. I don't know where that shit is at. She got it here. You won't just come in and find it real quick. I ain't even. I'll grab a couple bags. I'll check. I done picked some shit up. Here it is. No, that ain't it. It's some toys. I ain't gonna keep looking, niggas. I ain't gonna find it. And, she should be going on right now. We had a nice squad in there earlier, Gucci, too. Yeah, the red, hell yeah. I'm about to be a Super 3. Hey, so I'm about to load up right now. I don't know, your man, the man with the jack was on it too. He was gonna hit him up. The man that can shoot, you know who I'm talking about. Nigga, yeah, the sniper, he came in here and he jumped out. I was playing game though, I ain't say nothing. He fucking nice, he just bitch too much. Good though. But the fine nigga, that nigga ball, like, he was getting on my nerves, but shit, he balled. He backing it up. That's the main thing, is backing it up. You fucking gonna talk shit, you gotta back that shit up. Yo, Dion, you running? Yeah. The fuck you mean he going? Oh, let me go get that nigga an invite. Hold on. Let me see that nigga in. We got 5 or how many we got? We got 5? Yeah. Me talking about me. Yeah. I'm just saying that's how I be doing. I just sent Dion another one. Hey, who in here? Don in here? I'm gonna send Dion another one. Yeah. Hey, baby.
Oh, what the hell is going on here? Are we getting drunk tonight?
No. Say something, young boy. And what Jones? Oh, over here?
I heard it over here and there. Remember I had to shove it somewhere.
Yeah. I'm in the other room looking for it. Hold on. Wait till your mom.
You can give him a...
Come on, man. Go right here, look. Yeah, nigga. I want a nigga that's gonna shoot.